Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd, and we are here, you guys, just days away from our first collegiate football game for the Virginia Cavaliers. But first things first, we need to get a little bit of practice in heading into our very first game and our very first start. So you see us on the practice field here, getting a couple of reps in, trying to get our attributes up because our attributes were not that good coming out of high school. So you see Malcom Vick right here getting a couple of passes in. He completes this one on the flat route to his receiver, and then on the next play you're going to see us take a deep shot, but our accuracy isn't quite there. So that's going to end practice right here. But we're also a student athlete, so we have to go ahead and take a practice exam as well, because we picked English as our major, and it's kind of a tough one. You guys can see me right here getting some of these questions wrong on this exam. Kind of wasn't really expecting this. I haven't played these games in a long time, so I forgot when they picked English they were really going to give you some English type of questions, so I really wasn't expecting that. So I did I think I got one question wrong out of this, so I think I got an 80% out of 100 when in terms of our actual grade. But I think that should be good enough to make sure we're still eligible to play. That's the only thing that matters. We need to make sure our GPA is up high enough so we can keep on playing, and then eventually get out of here and go straight to the NFL. But we're going to be taking on the Richmond Spiders, who are an FCS program, in our very first game. So let's go ahead, jump straight to the commentary. You see us at the coin toss right here. They're going to choose tails. We're going to win it. We want the football first, because we want to go down and get some points on our very first possession. So they go through the Super Sim. Obviously we get the football first, and this is our very first play in college right here. As a starting quarterback, things should be good. So obviously we come out in the shotgun formation looking to throw the ball right away. You see Vick dropping back, and Malcom Vick is going to find his receiver on that drag route. That will be the very first completion of his collegiate career. The very next play we go with an option. We're going to pitch this one out here, and look at the room that the receiver has to run, taking off down the sideline before being pushed out near the 45-yard line. And then the very next play, Malcom Vick again in the shotgun formation, dropping back, and he is going to complete this one to his receiver to the left side. He fumbled the football. Luckily for us, he's able to recover it. But right here, things start to get a little rough because we drop back and we get brought down for a sack. That will end this possession right here, you guys. We get no points on our very first possession. You see the pressure just coming right through, really unable to do anything. But then on our next possession, the score is still 0-0. Malcom Vick is going to drop back, finding his tight end, who makes the reception, and he will end up getting a gain of about 18 on that play. Then right here, Vick trying to showcase his speed, rolling out to his left, throwing this one down the field, but once again the football is going to sail on him, and it will go out of bounds. Right here, Vick rolling out to his left again. This time he's going to find his receiver, and he fumbles the football. Luckily for us again, we're able to fall back on it. But now third down, taking a shot down the field, and this football is going to be dropped. But we do decide to go for it here on fourth down. So the coach already showing that he does have confidence in Malcom Vick. So 4th and 9 in the shotgun formation. He is rolling out to his right. This time Vick decides to tuck it, run it himself, and he would dive for a first down. Then the very next play, we're trying to get into the end zone. Why not run it again? This is Malcom Vick taking off down the sideline, but he has pushed out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Now 3rd and goal, handed off to our running back. He goes absolutely nowhere. But once again, we are going to go for it here on 4th down. So Vick, stepping up in the pocket, decides to dive into the end zone, but he fumbles the football, and the Richmond Spiders are going to fall on it. Look at this one again, trying to get that first collegiate touchdown. But he is literally just inches shy before he fumbled the football. But Richmond gets 3 points. We are now trailing. We need to get some more points back on offense. So right away we find our receiver, who makes that reception for a first down. 2nd and 10 here. Vick has plenty of time to try to find an open receiver. He's taking a shot down the field, and this one is going to be caught by the halfback. Right here, Vick goes on the QB draw. He takes off. He gets a gain of about 7 yards on that one. But right here, it is 3rd and 3. We decide to go with an option right here. Vick is going to keep this one himself, and Malcom Vick will run out of bounds for that first down. 2nd and 10 now from the 29-yard line. Should be in field goal range, but we want way more than that. You see Vick stepping up, but Michael Vick fumbles the football. This was going to be recovered by Richmond, and that is pretty bad news. We do stop them from scoring any type of points, but now there's only 19 seconds remaining here in the first half. Vick on 3rd down is looking for his receiver, and this one is going to fall incomplete. So once again, still struggling with his inaccurate passing. That takes us to halftime, and now watching the Super Sim waiting to get back onto the field, you can see that the Richmond Spiders do score a touchdown. So we are trailing by 10 points here in this third quarter. So right away, Malcom Vick goes with the triple option. He will keep this one himself, and he fumbles the football again. Richmond is going to fall on it, and these fumbles are definitely getting out of control. I really didn't upgrade our carrying, and that's something that we need to do ASAP. And we also need to go ahead and upgrade our accuracy ASAP as well, because a lot of these throws are selling on us and they're very inaccurate. Right here we have one man to beat, and Malcom Vick is unable to beat him to the outside. That will force a 3rd and 7 right here. You see Malcom Vick dropping back, looking for an open receiver. He decides to keep this one himself, however, and luckily for us, he does not fumble the football as he gets brought down for that tackle. But we're still trying to score here, still trying to fight back. You see us handing off to our running back. He gets a gain of about 9. 2nd and 1, down by 17. Go with the play action, taking a shot down the field, and our receiver's going to drop the football as he takes the big time hit. So we do not get those yards right there. It is now 3rd and 1. We go with another triple option. This is Malcom Vick. He's going to toss this one out to the receiver who has room to run, and he's taking this one down to about the 10-yard line. Right here we go with the play fake. Malcom Vick is rolling out to his right. He's going to decide to keep this one himself, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Then the next play, Malcom Vick keeps this one on the QB read. He fumbles the football. Luckily for us, we recover it. Then we go with the no huddle right here. Malcom Vick rolling out to his left. He's going to take this one into the end zone for his very first collegiate touchdown. We are trying to fight back 3 minutes to go, but we're still down by 10 points. So we need to get some points on this possession or this game is over. You see Malcom Vick taking off running, and he's going to run out of bounds right there. A very good run as we're trying to put together a very nice drive. Malcom Vick taking another drop back. There's going to be another completion for him as we're now in Richmond Spiders territory. Vick once again rolling out to his left, trying to take over with his legs. He's going to dive down safely right there. That's going to be another 1st down. Then right here, Malcom Vick, plenty of time. He's going to check this one down to his receiver, but he drops the football. Then right here, why not go ahead and have our receivers going a deep route, because that's going to open up room below for us to take off running. We get a gain of 17 on that one. 3rd and 3 now. Malcom Vick draws back, and he throws another inaccurate football. So now it is 4th and 3. We need to convert to keep this game alive, and this one is going to fall incomplete. And we are going to be upset by the Richmond Spiders in our very first collegiate game. We were ranked number 71. So now we're going to fall, I'm assuming, at least to about the 80s after this ball game, you guys. A devastating loss. We were only 9 for 28. 128 yards, no touchdown. We had an interception on the very last play of the game, trying to get a Hail Mary to go. And then our very next week is not going to get any easier. We're going to be taking on the USC Trojans, guys. They are ranked number 13 in the country, so a huge test that we have to somehow try to combat. So I'm out here training. We're trying to improve Malcom Vick right here once again in this drill, trying to get as many training points as possible so we can upgrade our guy. You see him get some points right there. But now it is time to take on the USC Trojans, and to make things a little bit harder, because it wasn't already hard enough taking on USC. We're going to be playing them in the Coliseum in LA, you guys. So playing them at their home field, we have to come out and we have to put together probably the performance that for sure we didn't do last week. Probably the best performance UVA has put on in a very long time. So you see us entering the field right here. Obviously we are the underdogs, and you see how loud this crowd is getting. So in our very first play right here, Malcom Vick rolling out to his left. He decides to throw this one down the field, and this one is caught by the receiver. We're already in USC territory, and then we get even further because they get a roughing the passer penalty on that completion. So we're down to the 18-yard line. Vick is dropping back. The pressure is coming, but we complete this one to the receiver, who was brought down inside of the 5-yard line. Right here, it is 2nd and goal. We go with a play fake right here. Malcom Vick tries to throw this one down to the receiver, but he drops the wide open pass. Hopefully he would have been able to get 5 yards after that, but instead we're looking at a 3rd and goal, and right away the pressure comes, and obviously we are going to fumble once again. Definitely need to get that carrying rating up. So now we got the football score still 0-0, but we get brought down for a sack, and then we actually injure our hip on this play. So maybe he might be, just like his brothers Michael and Marcus Vick, a little injury prone, but he is going to come back into the ball game. Luckily for us, after watching the Super Sim, we do not give up any points. So when we come back in it, the game is still 0-0. 17 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We go with a QB wrap right here. Look at that hit that we end up taking from the middle linebacker. Now here in the second quarter, looking for another completion, but instead we get brought down for a sack. A huge play by USC, because now it is 3rd and 13. Malcom Vick rolling out to his left, trying to find his receiver down the field. This one's going to sail on him, go out of bounds. That will be incomplete. Now our next possession, Vick rolling out to his right, decides to keep this one himself, and he will just barely be able to pick up a first down as he got tackled out of bounds. Right here we go with a play fake. This is Malcom Vick taking a shot down the field, and this one is going to be dropped as the receiver could not hold on to it. So now 2nd and 10. Vick rolling out to his left again. This time he will keep this one himself, but he's only going to get a gain of about 5. So now it is 3rd down. Going with the speed option right there. Get a huge block. We're going to pitch this one out to the running back. He's taking off down the sideline trying to get into the end zone, but he'll be pushed out of bounds inside the 10. But even worse news, we injured our shoulder on this play. So like I said, very, very injury prone. Luckily for us, we do return back to the ball game, but we don't score on that possession, and we're not going to score at all. So the score is still 0-0. 3rd and 12 right here. 1:40 remaining in the first half. Taking a shot down the field. This football once again being inaccurate, going out of bounds. 4th and 12 now. The crowd is getting loud. We're rolling out to our left, trying to get something to go, looking for our receiver, and he's able to come up with the reception as he takes this one inside of the 10-yard line. Right here, Vick rolling out to his right. He gets brought down for a sack. We don't get injured, which is good, but now we have a lot of yards to go. And then to make things worse, you see the pressure coming, and then we get brought down for another sack. So now it's 3rd and goal from the 33-yard line. We're looking for a huge play right here. You see this crowd is on their feet. They are extremely loud. We're rolling out to our left, and we end up fumbling the football, and this is going to be a scoop and score because we're not going to be able to catch that free safety. He's taking that one to the crib. So instead of going into halftime 0-0, we are trailing 7-0. So now we're here in the 3rd quarter. The pressure is still coming, but we're able to get rid of that one in time. That one will be caught for a gain of 5. Going with another play action right here. Vick looking for the open receiver, and this football is going to be dropped. So now it is 3rd and 5. Still trying to pick up a first down. Going for the receiver screen. This one is completed, but not enough yards. USC is going to score, so now we're down 14-0. Need to get something here on this possession, but instead we fumble the football and give it right back to the USC Trojans. Another fumble. We're now down by 21 points as USC's offense is finally coming alive. So we connect with our receiver on that out route. That will be good to move the chains. Very next play, Vick looking to his left, but he gets hit as he tries to throw the football. So now it is 2nd and 10. Need to get something going. We've seen our receiver, but this one is going to fall incomplete. We are struggling with our inaccuracy. I'm saying that over and over. That is definitely a theme for this video. Then right here, we actually get it to the receiver, but it's going to be dropped, and that one will force a 4th down. But why not go for it? We're here in the 4th quarter. Need to get something to go down. Vick rolling out to his left, throwing this one down the field, and this one is actually caught by the receiver. He was left wide open. A huge play as we're in USC Trojan territory. But we need 3 touchdowns here. We need to score. We need to score rather quickly, but instead we throw an interception, you guys, and that will end up being the ball game. USC will add another touchdown, 28-0. That is the final score. Weren't really expecting to do much here, but we start off the season with an 0-2 record. Looking at our stats, once again, just 9 completions, 9 for 20 this week, 152 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. We definitely are starting our career off on a bad note. Hopefully we can turn things around. We have a bye week to get things ready. Then we have FCS before we take on Florida State. So hopefully we can get enough points during these practices to upgrade our guy, and we could be good to go for FCS. But that's all I have for this episode. As always, I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.